Welcome to our channel, where we continuously update hot news, in-depth analysis, and reveal the most surprising details of the storm-making movie Beyond the Gates. In this article, we will take you deep into what will happen in the episode airing on Monday, September 8th, an episode that is predicted to explode with dark moments. Expose truths and devastating choices that can change the entire story. This is not just a normal episode, but also an important turning point in the journey of many characters, where the line between love and hate, between life and death, between trust and betrayal will be tested to the limit. The audience still has not forgotten the image of Chelsea chained tightly in an old wooden house, which was once a peaceful resting place in the middle of nature but now became a prison to hold her helpless soul. The space was cold, dark, and seemingly isolated from all signs of life. All around were dense trees, weak light filtered through the rotten wooden cracks, and inside, the musty smell of time and the howling wind outside made the suffocation even more haunting. Chelsea lay on an old iron bed, her wrists chained with cold chains, her eyes wide open, tense, both angry and scared. The person holding her captive was Allison, her ex-girlfriend, who was once close, but now turned into an obsessive and hateful person. Allison appeared in an unstable form, her face gaunt, her eyes burning with hysteria, her crooked smile filled with madness. The love of the past had been shattered and replaced by a sick obsession, causing her to not hesitate to use violence to bind Chelsea, in order to hold on to something that no longer existed. The climax of the tension is the moment Allison approaches the bed with a knife, the cold steel reflecting the pale light, signaling a deadly danger that could strike at any moment. While Chelsea is imprisoned in fear, the Dupree family, Jacob and Kate, are trying every minute to find her whereabouts. The scattered clues finally gradually bring them closer to the location of the cabin hidden deep in the forest. Jacob, with his bravery and fierce loyalty, devotes all his efforts to the investigation, while Kate, with her courage and sharp intuition, clearly senses the lurking danger. They know that time is not on Chelsea's side, that just a second of delay, the young girl's life can be destroyed by Allison's hands. The journey to rescue Chelsea is not only a race against time, but also an uncompromising confrontation with the madness of a wounded soul. And with the knife at her fingertips, Chelsea must find a way to use all the remaining resources within herself, not only to protect her life but also to keep the hope of returning to Fairmont Crest. In another scene, while the life and death battle is taking place in the cabin, a mental shock is also breaking out at Fairmont Crest. Leslie, the woman who once put all her trust in Ted, suddenly realizes that the sweet promises of a home are just a lie. Before that, Ted had made her believe that he would take care of her and Eva with a decent house, a place where they could settle down. But the truth is that he just wanted to prevent Leslie from buying the villa across from the Dupree family. Ted's entire plan was a drama set up to cover up his true intentions. When the truth broke out, Leslie fell into the abyss of disappointment. What she thought was hope suddenly turns into a painful wound, and the feeling of being used and deceived may cause Leslie to explode in an unexpected way. The story becomes even more bitter when Eva, Ted's daughter, accidentally witnesses the true face of her father. Eva had hoped that reconnecting with her father would bring her a beautiful image of the family, but the truth is cruel. Before her eyes, Ted is not a respectable man, but a manipulator, liar, and calculating. For Eva, this is not just disappointment, but also betrayal at the deepest level. For the first time, she is forced to ask herself whether she can accept the truth about her father, or will she sever the relationship that has just been restored. The irony is that Ted's whole scheme stems from his desire to please Nicole, hoping that she will feel secure that Leslie will not be the next-door neighbor. However, what he gets in return may be contempt. Nicole will not be grateful, and may even look down on Ted's dirty tricks. Eva will lose faith, Leslie will be deeply hurt, and Ted himself will be at risk of losing everything. Beyond the Gates cleverly constructs this situation as a testament to how those who think they are wise, thinking they can control everything, end up falling into the trap they created. The September 8th episode thus presents two parallel fronts, one where physical violence erupts in the deserted cabin, where Chelsea must fight for her life moment by moment against the insane Allison, and another, at Fairmont Crest, where mental battles and trust-destroying betrayals erupt in the relationships of Ted, Leslie, Eva, and Nicole. This is how the show not only makes viewers nervous and breathless with imminent danger, but also makes fans' hearts ache with invisible, incurable wounds. Beyond the Gates is not just a story about a wealthy family in an upper-class community, but a reflection of the eternal conflicts between people. It raises questions about love, betrayal, trust, and even the instinct to survive. Chelsea is forced to stay strong in the dark to fight Allison. Leslie is forced to choose between revenge and forgiveness. Eva is forced to face the harsh truth about her father, and Ted, despite thinking he is smart and powerful, is actually being pushed into a weak position by the lies he sowed. When the episode ends, the audience will not be able to sit still, because what they have just witnessed is only the tip of the iceberg. The wounds left behind will last long. The consequences of wrong decisions will continue to erupt in the following episodes. And if you want to continue to update the hot revelations, in-depth analysis, and shocking details coming soon, don't forget to follow and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any developments.